Have a seat. Have a seat, sir.
Take it.
I'm just trying to be nice.
Nice is with actions as well, right?
I will compose myself properly, sir. And I would like to apologize to everyone in the court. I'm sorry, I'm trying to... I'm innocent. I am innocent. Read the original police report. I'm innocent.
Calm down.
I am innocent. I will not comply with this. I'll behave. Oh, I debated not coming because this is scary.
This moment right here, this is the invisible line people don't realize they're crossing. Courtrooms aren't debates, therapy sessions, or places to get your feelings out. They're command and control environments. When a judge gives a direct order and someone refuses, innocence instantly becomes irrelevant. At that point, the case isn't about what you did. It's about whether you can follow authority. And spoiler alert, judges take that very personally.
I can't handle paper? Are you joking? I'm getting sued over John Disso. Look at the paperwork, John Disso.
Can you mind staying on?
Sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. I don't know. I'll behave. I'm sorry. Oh, you tried to smile a little bit.
Oh,
I saw that.
You know what I say about composing?
Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to be nice.
right. But nice is with actions as well, right?
I will compose myself properly, sir. And I would like to apologize to everyone in the court. I'm sorry. I'm trying to...
Stephen, just...
No. Can I say so? I'm not trying to be nice.
You know, first like this.
I'm innocent. I am innocent. Read the original police report. I'm innocent.
Calm down.
I am innocent. I will not comply with this.
If I may, are you lit in there?
I'm gonna let him out. I just need him to calm down and just trying to do whatever.
This is judicial mercy in real time. The judge could have gone straight to contempt, cuffs, and a cell. Instead, he hits pause. That's not weakness. That's strategy. Courts know emotional overload can make situations explode fast. This is a cooling off window, and in legal terms, it's basically a lifeline. But here's the catch. You only get one.
Wants to do whatever, you know? No. I want to let him out today. Let's just give him another 30 minutes. Just give him 30 minutes and then hopefully we can... Hey, can we bring him out, you think, or no? Steven's back there? Okay, yeah, do you mind?
Did my guy calm down?
He came out again. There with the lack.
Yeah, I was here when he came out and he was, I'm innocent. At least he has his clothes back on. Did I check on him? No, I assumed the way that had under control was back.
What they say about assumptions, huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
How's it going? Good. I'll behave.
All we want you to do, Mr. Rabode, is give your side to Mr. Slider. Okay, he will help you work with this case so it can get the best result possible. Okay, understand that we don't appreciate when people come from over there all the way over here, because it's very possible that I didn't even see that you were here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I'm sorry.
The problem is that not everybody is as nice as you. What happens if someone comes and tries to attack?
This is the courtroom equivalent of a warning shot, and it's way more serious than it sounds. Stay in contact or I issue a warrant isn't a threat, it's procedure. Courts don't chase people. Miss a call, skip an email, disappear for a week, and suddenly you're not confused, you're non-compliant. Pushpin real talk. How many lives derail not because of crimes, but because people ignore instructions they think don't matter?
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry if that's ever happened.
So that's why it scares me.
Okay.
You come up this way. I didn't even see you until Steven looks at me and starts darting this way. I didn't even see you, and it scared the crap out of me.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, sir. Okay.
It's okay. And look, I don't think you mean any ill will. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? But
I debated not coming because this is scary. Like, it's scary being here. I don't like being here.
what I meant was, if I thought you meant ill will, I would already have you in jail.
Okay.
Right.
I appreciate you not locking me up. Thank you.
Of course not. I don't want to lock you up. I don't want to put you in jail. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Just understand we have a certain way that we handle things here, right?
May I say something?
I don't say anything.
Not about the case.
It's not about the case. I just want to say, and it's in the paperwork, I've already been in jail for this. I've been put in jail over the weekend. I have the paperwork from the first time I went to jail. And, you know, I'm kind of curious why I went to jail because I didn't do anything.
I'm going to let Mr. Slider explain that to you, okay? So just be wary that all I need you to do at this point is stay in contact with him. I'm going to waive the appearance for the next time. You don't have to come here. Okay? All I'm asking you to do is stay in contact with him. If he comes back to me though and tells me he can't get a hold of you, I will issue a warrant. And I'm going to tell you, I will not give you any more PR bonds. So all you have to do is stay in contact with him. And if you do, good things will happen for you. And one more thing, don't pick up any new cases.
I'll try not to. I won't.
I don't think you will, but just remember, not everybody's patient, okay? Anyways, all right. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, please. Mr. Road, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
For sure. You picked up a new case. You picked up a new case.
So,
And this is where the tension flips. Everything sounded calm, civil, almost hopeful. But if you've watched enough courtrooms, you know this feeling, that uneasy quiet right before reality crashes back in. Because promises in court? They're not symbolic. They're recorded. And the system never forgets. Grimacing face, anyone else feel like something bad is about to surface?
Tell me there was a no driving affidavit in place. He's charged with failure to stop and give information, and now he's picked up a racing case. Tell me that we had ordered him not to drive.
Yes, Judge, on the previous case, there wasn't a driving affidavit.
You promised me that you weren't going to drive. Mr. Gonzalez, now you've picked up a racing on a highway. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. Officers observed two vehicles accelerating at a high rate of speed from 70 miles per hour to 85 miles per hour in an attempt to outgain each other. The officer initiated a traffic stop on the defendant's vehicle. When the officer told the defendant that he was being stopped for racing, the defendant responded, "Yes, sir." And the defendant told the officer that he did not have a valid license or registration.
Is there a co-defendant?
There is not any co-defendants charged.
Vic, can I see that, please? I'm printing something out. What is that? What did you promise me you were not going to do? Guess what happens now, Mr. Gonzalez? Guess what happens now? Did you say nothing?
I'm not sure.
Not only am I putting you in jail now, but I'm going to make your bonds high. And now you are looking at a contempt charge of 180 days in jail. And we are going to have a hearing as to whether I'm going to hold you in contempt. So now I'm going to file a third case on you. And you are now looking, if they prove to me that you're driving in this case, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Flat, day for day.
This is no longer a lecture. This is accountability with teeth. The judge isn't reacting emotionally anymore. He's responding structurally. New charges, higher bonds, possible contempt. This is what happens when you break a promise directly to the bench. Judges don't punish impulsively, but they do escalate decisively. Fire, be honest, was this avoidable or was this outcome inevitable?
Do you understand?
So,
Goes with you. I'm sorry, Sonia, but I'm setting the bonds at each at 10,000 and 2 each. Two, 5, 3, 9, 9, 8, 0. He will auto-populate on tomorrow's docket, and then we'll just go through the rigmarole. Or, I don't know.
He's gonna be able to pay that. He's a high school senior.
It's a damn shame.
Parents' financial situation is. I'll talk to him and find out.
Talk to the parents, and then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I need to make sure he understands it and that he gets it. But you swore to me you weren't going to drive, and now you're racing. Unacceptable. You know. I'm going to make it higher. He was wearing an Armani shirt. He was probably wearing a $200 to $300 shirt right now. 15,002 on both.
Okay, Your Honor.
And then we'll see tomorrow. He'll populate tomorrow. We'll talk again tomorrow. Reach out to the family and you know, perhaps they'll come here and they can see how he is, and he can see that we mean business now. You know. Okay. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Judge, you were looking the new.
You were Destiny Collins. We issued a warrant for your arrest because you failed to appear for court, ma'am.
The paperwork, I told him the same paperwork. It said I was supposed to appear today. If that's the case, my bail bond company should have told me the same thing. But my court date was for today.
You were ordered to appear 11/22 of 24.
I got out of jail that day. I was released from jail on Wednesday of this week, last week that just passed. So it was no way possible. I could have made it to court that same day. I got released from jail again. And I didn't get released from jail till Wednesday at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then also I have the picture. I didn't bring the physical copy because I forgot it, but the paperwork that they gave me when I was leaving, that said my conditions. I have the picture in my phone with my name on it. It says today at 8:30 in the morning. So I showed up today. If that was the case, I would have showed up when I was supposed to come to court. So I don't get that. And I just sat in jail for a week and a half. I cannot go back.
You issued the warrant on the 22nd, right? This is Miss Collins. She's not on docket today.
What's the case number?
252-6615.
Can I show you the same picture?
She was on the docket on the 20th. She was supposed to be here on the 20th, correct?
The bond paperwork shows.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
It's not a.
Can I grab my phone and show you my
Don't
picture?
talk to the prosecutor, please. You're not allowed to. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because if there's a problem and it's not your fault, I will reinstate your bond.
Judge, so on 11/20, she failed to appear. Defendant not present in holdover is what Jamae wrote on the reset. So she wasn't brought up on the 20th. So she rolled it to the 21st, and then the surety bond was posted. The surety bond says 11/20. So it seems to contradict itself. The 20th.
So whoever wrote the bond did a mistake because they put
Whoever handwrote 11/20
back in
on
time
that.
as opposed to, so what, you said you have paperwork that says that you're supposed to be here today?
I left the physical paperwork at home, but I had my brother send me a picture because I forgot it. I can
Okay.
show it.
Yeah, sure. And you can give it to Deputy and she'll. You see that it shows today's date?
Yes, Judge. November 26th at 8:30
Okay,
a.m.
all right.
And here's the contrast that makes this entire video hit harder. One defendant spirals because they won't listen. Another nearly loses everything, but stays calm, provides proof, and lets the process work. Same courtroom, same judge, totally different outcomes. Direct hit. So what actually matters more in court? Innocence or composure?
Yep, you're right. Okay, I'll reinstate your bond. Okay. So it looks like while you were in custody, they appointed you a lawyer. I don't know that Martin even knows. I mean, there's no way he's gonna know.
Especially if she's not on docket today.
Right.
No?
Oh, I have his number. I'll call him. Let me see. Martin. Hey, how are you? I have a Miss Destiny Collins that's on docket today. Are you in the building? So you were appointed, it looks like, while she was in custody. I don't need, say it again? She was in custody in Fort Bend. Huh. Okay. Do you want to stay on the case or do you want me to appoint someone else? Hey, okay, no problem. You just tell me. So that's it? Done. We'll do it. Okay. Okay. Bye. Can you pull up her NCIC, please? So we can. I'm going to take Martin off
Okay.
because he's not working with us. And do you mind appointing someone else for the time being, please? Ms. Collins, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
August 8th, 2024, a deputy was dispatched to a bar and grill in Harris County, Texas regarding an assault. The complainant worked at the bar as a bartender. Defendant came behind the bar and began striking the complainant multiple times with a closed fist to the face and upper extremities, causing pain. Complainant began to fight back to defend herself. During the fight, a crowd of people surrounded her, and some individuals who she did not know began to stomp and kick on her while she was fighting on the ground. Complainant
Stop and kick the complaining witness.
That's not true.
Stop, please.
Yes, the complainant stated during the fight, a crowd of people surrounded her and began to stomp and kick her while she was fighting on the ground. She stated that the fight lasted approximately 2 minutes. The complainant and the defendant did not know each other and stated that she did not know the defendant well enough to fight her. The complainant stated the fight ended because someone yelled out, "I'm calling the police."
Okay. Tell me, does she have anything else that's open at the time now?
She's currently on probation out of Galveston County for theft.
Yes.
And I think you had mentioned something about Fort Bend, so we're looking for.
Lord, we're hitting the Tri-County area now?
We're not showing anything out of Fort Bend, Judge, but she is on probation out of Galveston right now.
She may have been in custody in Fort Bend. I don't know. So is run full NCIC, please. Ms. Collins, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. I'm going to do everything on my power to protect my public in every single way, shape, form, manner. And if you become a danger to my public, I am first off going to put you in jail. Next off, I'm going to make your bond so high you're going to flip. Do you understand? Do not go back to this bar or any other bar. I'm prohibiting you from going to any establishment where 51% or more are beer, liquor, any kind of clubs. You're not to go anywhere of this nature. Do you understand? Does she have a felony theft or does she have a misdemeanor theft? And then what else is open? What kind of criminal history are we talking?
Felony theft, Judge. And I believe that's her only history. And Alex is looking into the Fort Bend case as well.
Your Honor, I don't have any record of her case in Fort Bend. Looking at the county clerk website in Fort Bend, I don't see any cases open with her name and date of birth.
So the only other thing you see is it a probation that she's on?
Yes.
For Galveston.
Oof.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge, 2 years deferred on Galveston.
How old are you, ma'am?
23.
What do you do for a living?
Right now, I work 2 jobs and I live alone. I live in the Fort Bend County area.
How much money do you make a month, ma'am?
My monthly income, I say my intake probably about $3,800.
I need you to fill out an application because I don't know if you're going to qualify for an appointed lawyer, ma'am. And I'll take a look at the application. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that when you're on felony probation, you're supposed to be extra special good. And when you're not, they usually file motions to revoke. So I would be on the lookout because if you're on probation or parole at this time, it's very possible that they issue a felony warrant in that case with the fact that you picked up this new case. So understand, no alcohol, no drugs. Do you understand? Okay, do you mind giving an application, please? All right, I'm gonna have you fill out the application and then we'll do not leave until you sign all our bond conditions, ma'am. Okay. Good morning, Miss Lewis. Ma'am, you were wanted out of Missouri for receiving stolen property. Tell me, Miss Oko, what did you guys want to do?
Well, she would like a bond out on this case. I believe this was in 2022 this was picked up. And according to...
So you said that the case originates from 2022?
Yes, Judge. However, she did, it arose out of a traffic ticket. They got pulled over, car was searched and things like that. And so she kept in touch with the courts to see what she could do. And they kept telling her that she had to pay some money. She paid some money and that was it. She didn't know that there was a warrant out for her, right? She didn't know there was court. She didn't know any of that after that math. And plus she's based in Houston. So I would assume correspondence should have been sent her way. She didn't know until she got picked up as of yesterday. She does live here. She's got her parents here. She's got support. So they're willing to help bail her out and make her go to Missouri so that way she can in person handle it.
I'd be opposed, although the probable cause for the stop was a traffic citation or infraction, is that the receiving stolen property is coupled with an unlawful possession of a firearm and it's a failure to appear. It's not a 2B. So she went in front of a judge, stated that she would return, and then she then did not return.
And now it's 2 years later.
The warrant was issued out on December 8th, 2022. So there's been a pending habeas for almost 2 years.
You're a flight risk, you know? You've been gone for 2 years, and how do we get her now?
I don't have the offense report. She wasn't charged with anything else here, so my best guess is
somehow she got just picked up.
Right, and so I mean, I can source the OR, but I don't have it on my person.
It was like a stop. It was a random stop, Judge, a traffic stop. I think broken.
No, I am always amenable. I shouldn't say always, but I'm very amenable to giving people bonds when, number one, they're not a danger to my public, and number two, I have faith that they're going to go back. Your case is now 2 years old. You've been in flight for 2 years. You've made no attempts to do anything. And the only reason we have you now is because you got arrested. Had you not gotten arrested here, you'd still be in the wind and they would still be looking for you. So I don't have faith that if we give you a bond that you're actually going to go. I know that you're going to tell me it's little gumdrops and rainbows and bunnies jumping in the woods, but at the end of the day, a flight risk is a flight risk. And who you really are is on paper, because everybody tells me and promises me sun, moon, stars, this, that, you know.
I mean,
I don't really have any way to force you to go back, and I just can't take your word for it.
well, Your Honor, she does work, and of course, getting a bond would, the incentive of receiving that bond back is one of the things that I've gotten some of my clients to do, to get that. As soon as they go and take care of their case, they're calling me, asking me, how do I get my money back? It's more of an incentive for them. So at this time, like I said, she does have a base here. They're willing to help her out. They didn't know about this whole issue, and she thought she had taken care of it over the phone. Unfortunately, that's just not how it works, but she understands that now, and she's willing to go back to Missouri as early as next week to take care of this.
But I don't have faith you're going to go, you know? Day?
For what it's worth, if it wasn't a failure to appear, I actually would have agreed to a bond, but the fact that she went in front of a judge, and the incentive originally from Missouri was the bond, and so that should have been the original.
And when you first came out, I was thinking to myself, you know, guy, it's not the worst in the world. It's not, you know, it's not a capital case, so to speak, but you went in front of a judge, you promised him that you were going to go back. It's now 2 years later, and you haven't.
I didn't go in front of a judge. I had called them and they said I didn't have to. They said all I had to do was pay it. That's why I just paid it.
Post bond, right?
Yeah. I paid everything that they told me I need to pay. I've never been in trouble ever a day in my life. I've been homeschooled my entire life, and this has just come up. So I just called them and I did everything that I had to do. I'll do anything I have to do to get out of this. I just want my life back. I have a business. I have a family. Like, I just want to get back to my family. That's it.
Any other prior criminal history?
No, Your Honor. I mean, if the court wants to roll it over a day, if just wants to call Missouri and talk to the prosecutors up there, or if she has a defense attorney up there. I mean, if it's an FTA, then presumably she would have had an attorney after the first setting before it was forfeited. So if you want to roll it over and talk to Missouri, I'm not against it, but I'm still opposed because it's an FTA. So if you want to do that?
Oh, Wednesday.
But what is she? What?
So if
call Missouri for what purpose?
So generally, if the demanding jurisdiction doesn't impose a bond, then generally I don't. So I had that happen last week. No, what day is today?
Yeah, no, it was last week with us.
It was last week. And so there was one I opposed, but the demanding jurisdiction, the prosecutors there said, I'm not opposed to them getting bond. Even though I opposed it, they didn't. So ultimately I folded and I said, okay, I'm fine with the bond. So if Chisholm's able to speak with the prosecutors up there and they're not against it, then I'll defer.
Did you say you can't be here tomorrow? Is that what you said?
Not that I can't. It'll be the timing, right? If we can, I'm gonna make some calls right now and see if I can make some calls now and see who I can call.
For sure, yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to.
There's no. I mean, we're here for at least another hour, so
Yes.
there's no.
I'll make some calls now.
See, you know, if they're unopposed, then I'll set a bond.
Okay.
Because, and I will say, it's because the teletype that we received is she is eligible for a 2,500 bond there, but they clearly stated that she's not eligible from their jurisdiction for a bond out of state. So they won't allow her to have a bond until she's returned. That's why I said, if the prosecutors are fine with it, they can send me an email, fine. But I'll sit in the pews.
Sounds good. I'll make some calls, Judge.
What you can do? Is there a second case though, too, or no?
No, so the way they did it was the charge was for both out of the same incident, but for reasons passing understanding, whomever the arresting officer was, they only put one charge. So I had to run the NCIC off of her FBI number to get the second charge. I didn't know until I ran it.
Okay. Is this the only fugitive case we have today?
This is the only remaining one. Everyone else
Got
is in wait, which we're all. Williams needs to sign the waiver, but once he signs the waiver, there's no issue.
Oh yeah, so he needs to be admonished, no?
Right. So sorry,
Okay.
Williams.
So he said, I'm gonna make some calls and I'll come back and talk to you. Okay? So we're good.
Thanks.
And then Mr. Williams just